Books are absolutely useless if you don't know what to do with them. I just finished reading a book called Siddhartha by Hermann Hesse. It's my new favorite novel, but it's made me grow a disdain for books, especially the ones that I read. I'm very into philosophy, and I would say if you're watching my video, you are too. I read Dostoevsky, I like to read Nietzsche, I like to read the classics, a lot of psychological things. But in reading Siddhartha, I've come to realize that we kind of know everything that's being said. The point of a book isn't to teach you something. It's to allow you to realize what's actually happening. But you already know what's happening. Just as much as your body knows that you have a heart here, you have liver here, but you don't know it yourself. You can't consciously say it. However, you are aware of it in a different aspect of yourself. And so, what's the point of somebody telling you something that you already know? Is it not more worthwhile for you to live and figure it out yourself? Perhaps it's not worthwhile to read novels like that and to be obsessed with them. I always admired people who had read hundreds of books and had thousands of books on their bookshelves. But now it seems like they're so obsessed with figuring out how to live that they're not living at all. They're embracing a book and they're not realizing their surroundings. And in doing that, I've embraced my surroundings in my life a bit more. And I've just realized how horrible life is. And this is where I'm at a bypass. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to figure something out. Everything we enjoy in life is an attempt to remove us from life, or to remove us from the fact that we are alive. Every single form of enjoyment that I have, or that anyone else has, is a form of escapism. You read a book to escape into the world. You think about life to stay in your head and avoid living in the actual life. You play video games to go into a different world. You drink so that you can revert to an intoxicated baby, so that you can forget that you live. Every single act of enjoyment, from what I can see in the modern world, is an attempt to forget that you're alive. And that's understandably so. Life is horrible. And then I'm at a bypass because I don't know what to do. It's an absolute curse for humanity to need to know why we are living. No animal is forced to ask that question, and maybe that's the right way. Maybe when Adam and Eve ate the fruit, ate the apple, and gained knowledge of good and evil, it makes a lot of sense as to why that all caused the suffering of man, the fall of man. So what do you do now? I actually don't know. It's tough. I don't want to do anything. I guess I'm going through a new existential crisis. I still read a bit, but it's not to learn. It's simply to enjoy things. Perhaps it's also for a bit of empathy. Nobody in the world understands you because you're your own consciousness and you're in your own solitary confinement in that consciousness. And while you can feel surrounded by people and knowing that they're all suffering the same thing, you can't really enjoy it with another person because they can't understand what's going on in your mind. And you can barely do it. You both know the most and know the least amount about your own consciousness. All that we know is that it causes immense pain and suffering. And what's the solution? Do you become an ascetic? Do you remove all worldly pleasures? You go into the mountain, become homeless? But no one's going to do that. We're too attached to worldly things. I'm probably sounding like a Buddhist right now. And I might become one, who knows? I just don't want to do anything. I really hate university still, but I've come at it with a new lens of disdain. What should I even title this video? 20-year-old going through his 4th existential crisis of the year? I don't know. Yeah, books, I don't like them. They're a substitute for something far more realistic and valuable. But in that, it's also far more painful to live and to not attempt to escape reality. It's like the Matrix. Maybe they came up with this. Maybe I'm plagiarizing them. I don't even know what's wrong with me anymore. I've stopped drinking coffee as well. I'm drinking jasmine tea. I feel like I'm turning into a full hippie. Anyways, I guess read Hermann Hesse's Siddhartha. It's a pretty good book. It's my favorite book of all time now. I would say it goes Siddhartha, Brothers Karamazov, and 100 Years of Solitude. That's pretty much it, I guess. I'm gonna go rock climbing now.